we got to stick with Trey Lance. We're sort of grading him on a curve right now. Like, hey, he's got one arm tied behind his back. They're not really letting him do his thing. They're trying to. We don't know.
Uh,
How do you interpret this situation?
well, I think this one came up, and part of the reason why I bring this question up was because of the play when Lance escapes the pocket, runs to his left, and then he gets sacked because instead of just
Yeah,
taking off and running, he stops and he's looking to throw, and just Twitter just blows up with,
yeah,
oh, Shanahan's telling him that he can't run. He's
right.
telling him he can't run. And I don't think there's a coach that would ever tell their quarterback not to
Don't
run
run. Yeah,
because that you
maybe in
can't run.
practice, but not in a game.
Yeah, not in a
Yeah,
game. I mean, even really in practice. I mean, we've been there enough where we've seen Lance take off and run. You know,
the
in,
first
in
3 days
practice.
he didn't cross the line of scrimmage, and then after that it was anything goes. So I could see it in a practice, but when there's hits on the line, when it's the difference between protecting yourself and not. I couldn't imagine. And then he did later on in the game, so maybe it was more a Lance trying to prove something. Hey, look what I can look. I know I can run. I know you think I can't do this. Well, let me show you.
Yeah, I think what it is Lance, when you watch him on film at North Dakota State, he would move around and he would slide along the line of scrimmage or he'd move around, but he was always kept his eyes down the field. Running was always his last resort. So I think what's happening is that the game is a little bit faster here, and he just had to get hit and kind of
Sure.
get yelled at and get chewed out so that the next time he was in that situation, his
Yeah.
clock is running faster. I think that's really what it took.
It's all
Because
about the speed of the game, like you're
yeah,
saying. And also, I don't think he was under a lot of pressure at North Dakota State. He was on the best team in 1AA football. They were winning a lot. He was chilling in the pocket a lot of the time.
yeah, not as
Yeah.
he had more time to kind of float around than he
Yeah.
does now for sure. And
Yeah.
uh, I
And you
don't,
see,
yeah,
like Fields, a much more appropriate internal clock. He's not waiting too long in the. Although that one time he just didn't see it. He got lit up. But most of the time he's getting out quick. Whereas with Lance, I'm sitting there like, come on, get out of the pocket. I want to see something fun. Come on, what are you
yeah,
waiting for? This is all the best stuff, and you're just throwing slants way too hard.
yeah. Well, because what's funny
Yeah,
about what's funny about Lance is you see him and everybody thinks of him as a super athletic guy that's just going to run all over the field, but that's not him. I
his
mean,
mentality. Yeah,
yeah, it's not his mentality. It's not really the way
yeah.
that he plays quarterback on passing downs. He's super athletic and he's going to make great plays when you kind of tell him that that's what the play is.
Yeah.
But he wants to throw the ball as long, and
But what
he's
I'm
going to
trying to
hold on.
tell him, if you're watching Trey, is like, I know you didn't have to play that way at
Get
North
out.
Dakota State. You're going to need to play that way here. I mean, watch how Mahomes plays. All the best quarterbacks find ways to get outside the pocket because that's a good thing. And that's where you can excel from day one. The pocket's going to be years for you. Like by the time you're 29, you might be great in the pocket. But until then, it's going to take 10,000 hours and 10,000 reps. This you can be great at day one. Embrace it. It's preseason and you get your reps, do your thing. I understand. I understand.
Well, on Sunday, I know on the first game what we were talked a lot about the fact that they weren't rolling them out and stuff like that. I think they only bootlegged him once on
That
Sunday
is true.
night.
To the left,
You know,
same
yeah,
thing.
that one
I get
time.
it.
So
And he
they
didn't get
did,
hit that much. He was protected. That's cool. A lot of quick throws.
yeah, they did a much better job in pass protection in week 2
No
than they
doubt.
did the
Yeah.
first week. But
Yeah. I
yeah,
didn't have to face Chris Jones.
yeah, I just don't think they were telling them not to run. They
That's
weren't
fair.
setting them up with opportunities to run either. If that makes sense.
I just like, I guess, that in the second quarter and the third quarter, it seemed like the experience, he was learning and improving and starting to figure out, like, okay, now I go. And on the 2 point conversion, I would have liked to see him go quicker, but he got it. He got out there, he scored. It got called back because of a hold on the backside of the play. That was a really good sign that I think he can actually learn this, and the fact that, I mean, he doesn't really have any instincts on the football field right now. He's none. But I think he'll get there. I think he can. I think he's taking positive steps.
Yeah, we saw his whole night changed after he got that sack. After he took
Yeah.
that sack instead of running,
Yeah.
from that point on, he only threw 2 incompletions, and one was a drop on a screen. That was actually lucky that they dropped it. So he played really good after that point.
Gizmo Maltese says, remember Lance versus Fields debate? Yeah, it was a very interesting debate. Fields is proving he's more agile, faster 40 time, and throws a better ball. Hope things change. Would you agree with those three statements? I
No,
do think he's more agile.
yeah,
I think
I know he is more agile. He has more
yes,
he has more quick twitch in terms of
yes,
that.
yes.
Um, I don't think that he throws a better ball. I don't think he has a faster 40 time.
Yeah, I think Lance. Yeah, I don't think you understand how fast Lance is. He's when he gets to the 40-yard mark, he's moving. He's getting about like 21 miles an hour, which is really freaking fast.
Yeah.
Um,
They just haven't. They just haven't seen him run yet.
That's true. That's true. That's true. I will say though, with Fields, I've been impressed that he can. I think he does throw with some touch. I think he's pretty accurate. I like his arm. Throws a better ball. He may right now. He may. But with the one thing that's nice about Trey is bigger, stronger, stronger arm. I mean, he's a little different, but I think he can be just as effective or more. I think his ceiling is still higher.
Yeah, you're going all Ross Dwelly right there. Bigger, stronger, faster.
Bigger, stronger. Yeah, it helps in football. He's the Ross Dwelly of quarterbacks, which is the highest praise you can give anyone.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Happy B-Day to me, Mike Hawk.
There you go.
Mike. That's the first. I like that, though. That was hella creative.